They're going to be putting in touch phase. Up to you. Just not stay in the way. Ready? Take the board. Up.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I've been given the thumbs up this morning so that we can start officially at 10 a.m. Before we start, ladies and gentlemen, we need to meet and greet a group of very, very important people. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your officials for this morning's final day here at the 2026 Invitational Grand Prix. Ladies and gentlemen, without these men and women volunteering, the sport will definitely not develop the way it has developed over the last few years. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and please join me in welcoming out all the experts out onto the pool deck.
So there's like a we just
And right beside him, Miss Benita Tshwane. Right, officials, you may be seated.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the finals of day 2 for the South African Swimming Grand Prix number 2. We're in Hillcrest, Pretoria. The weather looks great. No rain this morning, and we look forward to a very exciting morning of top swimming. We're going to start with the men's 1500 freestyle. There are 2 heats in this event. The first heat we have 4 swimmers, and then the next heat will have a full heat. So the officials are just getting ready. You can see the swimmers getting ready. They're getting their caps ready. So we're going to be up and going in a minute or two.
Always phenomenal to see the whole country involved in one of these galas. So let's please put our hands together for all of our swimmers and all of our faraway clubs making their way over to the Hillcrest Pool. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start off this morning with event 201. This is our men 1,500 meter freestyle. This will consist out of 2 final heats. In heat 1, in lane 3, we've got Jaden Bresler, lane 4, Troy Storm, lane 5, Franco Decoy, and in lane 6, Clayton Casabal.
Okay, starting off with the 1,500 meter this morning. Dean, what are your thoughts on this race?
Okay, I think we're at altitude, so it does affect the 1500 more than anything. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to look at the performances and we start identifying talents and who's looking good going forward. We've got a lot of young kids in this race, and hopefully they will step up and have a good swim. And first heat, as I said, 4 swimmers. Clayton Casabal swimming in lane number 6, a little bit older than the others. He told me he wants to try to do a senior time, which is around 17 minutes. That's the time he's looking for. I think the other swimmers will be looking for around 18 minutes for their 1500. So we'll just keep track of their times and see if they're going to be on track or not. So that's where we are right now.
Coming into this first 100 now, Clayton is going to be turning on a 103, I would say. 103.38 is what he's turning on. Now he's going to want to hold around 106s to 110s in this 1,500, I would say, right?
Yeah, I think he's got to hold 108s, so he's going to have to get into that pace early and go, you know?
I think this race is really about finding a rhythm early on in the race. The quicker you can find your rhythm, the easier it is to hold your pace and make it through the race.
So he's going to have to hold 34 seconds for every 50. The others are looking at around 35 seconds for their 50s. So he's going to have to turn on at least a 2:11 to be on pace.
Okay, coming into the wall now, turning on about a 2:13, 14.
So that's a 1:11. That's a little bit slow.
You can hear his coach from the sidelines telling him it's time to move. I think that's also really nice about this 1500 is that you can see your coaches on the side of the pool and they can kind of help you out and tell you if you're on pace or if you need to pick it up.
Yeah, it's a long pace. You want to settle in, you want to get in your rhythm, and then you want to pick up and really start picking up the pace as you go along.
coming into the wall now.
Okay, he's holding the 111. We're coming down to the first 400 meters. So if you were going to go around 17 minutes, you'd at least got to turn a 4:32.
He's speeding up into the wall here. You can see he knows what he needs to do here. He's going to turn around a 4:33 to 34. Okay, so 4:34.61 is his 400 time. Okay, Clayton moving nicely along. Needs to hold a little bit of a faster pace here, so let's see if he can pick it up a little bit. I think he's really moving now. He's coming into the wall with about a 108, 109, turning on a 110. So increases speed a little bit. Okay, Clayton's about to hit his 600 meter mark. He's turning a little bit slower on the 221 in this 200. Let's see how he goes in the next 200.
Then maybe I'll take control. I'll do
Okay.
what I did yesterday.
Coming into that 700 meter mark. Still holding that 111, 110. Okay, 800 meters. He's past halfway. Holding about a 112 now. His coach whistling to him, telling him to pick up the pace now. It's downhill from here, meaning it just gets easier. You pass halfway. It gets easier in the sense that you're almost done, but harder in the sense that this is where it's really starting to hurt. He's holding a 112. It's getting a bit high. It's a 112.62, but this is where it's starting to hurt, I think. I have a friend in America who I used to swim with, and I used to ask her, when does the mile start to hurt you? And she would say, from the first 50, it starts to hurt. And I was like, oh no, for the whole mile? Okay, still holding around 112's high, 113's low. It's got 500 meters left. He's shortening his stroke a little bit at the back with his right arm there. You can see his elbows coming out first. So he could pull a lot more water if he just pulls all the way through that stroke. Troy Storm coming up behind Clayton. He had a bit of a different strategy going into this, Troy. He started off a little bit slower and increased his pace as the race went on. So Let's see how he's gonna go. That 200, Clayton held a 226. Troy coming up behind him. Troy now moving into the first position. Troy is at the front. They have about 100 meters left. No, 200 meters left. Going into their last 100 meters now at the turn. Clayton really picking up his speed here. Coming into the wall. Troy touching with a 17:47.94 and Clayton with a 17:51.50 and in lane 3 17:54.77. Some great PBs here.
Okay, this is the final heat of the men's 1500. We have two swimmers who have an entry time under 60 minutes, Matthew Golla and Matthew Caldwell. So we're going to watch them and see how close they can come to the 60-minute mark. And that will be holding a 104 pace. So we'll start the race off, let them get into their pace, and then we can see how the race is going to go. Okay, the first 100 we're looking at a 103. There's quite a few of them on the 103, and we're going to see how they maintain that pace. It's not the first 100, it's the second 100, third 100. You don't want to drop off, you want to keep that pace all the way through the race. So it seems that the race is already broken up. We've got the front leaders all getting into their rhythm. Those who can't hold that rhythm are sort of dropping off the pace. But we've got 3-4 going now, and we're going to see who can hold this pace. Okay, turning 2:11, 2:12, the leaders. So it's going to be around the mid-16 or just under 17 minutes if they carry on this pace. That 100 was a 108.
Switch, and I'm like, which camera? Yeah. And then like camera 3, you put it on camera 4, and it's like someone filming the ground, and you're like, no! Okay, the boys look really comfortable here. Sorry, the men. I keep saying the boys. I'm used
And
to
it looks
commentating
like,
the baby
okay,
races.
just looking at these guys swim, it looks like they're just sitting on each other. I don't know if they're going to try a sprint at the end, but there's no high energy going out in this race at this point. Okay, 4:28. Okay, it's very slow for these guys.
Looks like they all made a pact before the race. We're all gonna go really slow. Just take it easy and then sprint the last 400. Okay, they're about to hit the 900 meter mark. Where should they be right now on their pacing if they want to make these times?
Okay, they're about a minute off the pace that they should be. So this is not a great performance at all from these swimmers.
Going into that 400, fully sprinting it. Sandbagging the whole 1,500. Here they go. Let's see what 400 split they can make. Got Matthew Randall now pulling away. Sorry, that was Matthew Caldwell, not Randall. Splitting about a 101 right now. His previous splits were about a 110.
Yeah.
Okay, dropping off 9 seconds in his 100th. but his split is going into this last 100. This most previous 100, he split a 103. I reckon this last 100 will be about a 101, maybe a 59 even. Coming into the wall at a 102 split. Final time is 16:34:57. His entry time was a 15:52, so almost putting on 40 odd seconds. Interesting strategy, but each to their own.
Right, well done, gentlemen. That concludes event 201. Moving over to event 202, ladies and gentlemen, this is our women's 400 meter individual medley. There will be two heats in this one. First up, heat 1 of 2. In lane 2, Gauteng versus Tshwane. In lane 3, Hannah Sandyland. Lane 4, Talia Smith. Lane 5, Jennifer Gibbs. Lane 6, Bombela. In lane 7, Namakloa Seminova.
Moving on to the women 400 IM.
We have two heats in this event.
Talia Smith is the fastest entry time for this.
Come on.
Okay, going out at a comfortable pace here. You don't want to kill yourself too quickly in this 400 IM. Gotta swim that butterfly comfortably, but still fast at what Adrian would call an easy speed. Talia is 13 years old and she's going for she already has a Sanjay time in this race, but I'm sure if she got anywhere near a senior's time, she would be very pleased.
So the entry time for these girls is between 5:40 and 5:50. As we saw with the men yesterday, the lead can vary quite dramatically depending upon where they're good at, if they're good at butterfly or breaststroke or backstroke. So we could see some shift in position over the 400 meters.
Jenna seems to be holding her own with the butterfly. Looks like a very good butterfly, a strong girl. Going into the backstroke now. Let's see who's got the stronger backstroke leg.
Okay, so what we see, the key strokes here are going to be backstroke and breaststroke. And
Jenna and Hannah up front there.
Right, can I please ask Richard to make his way to the glass cage? Richard, if you can make your way to the glass cage, please.
They're holding their own quite nicely. Hips are high. Breathing through the pain that you just felt in that 100 butterfly.
it's one of those races, Kaylin, it's going to hurt no matter what you do.
Yeah, that's
So
very true.
ride hard and make it worth the hurt.
I used to tell myself in the backstroke, it shouldn't be hurting here, but it does. I think in the backstroke you kind of want to save your legs a little bit, still kick them pretty fast, but not sprint kick them. You know, otherwise you're gonna struggle in the freestyle. Okay, Jenna is coming into the wall now. She's going to be turning on about a 237.
Okay, that was a bad turn. Okay, now we go into the breaststroke. Breaststroke is a key component of this IM. You know, we saw yesterday when the breaststrokers came into the medley, then suddenly the position changed quite dramatically.
Looks like Hannah's got the breaststroke leg of this 400 IM down. She's fighting to get into the first position. Hannah's now taken over.
Okay, and we can see the field's broken up quite a lot depending on the different strokes. And the key in a 400 medley is just to make sure you train your weaker stroke so you never lose too much on that stroke.
Hannah's turning nicely on a 4:18.38. Going on to a freestyle. She's created a big gap between her and Jenna and Talia now.
Okay, we're coming down for the final 50 meters now. This is the first heat of the women's 400 individual medley.
Really good PB there from Hannah. Touching with a 5:34. Really nice one. moving into the second heat. Our fastest entry time here is a 5:06, followed by a 5:09. Carla has a 5:06 and Logan with a 5:09. I think they're going to battle it out. I know we've got Sophia and Kylie on the outsides of them with 5:11 and 5:13. These some really good times.
Okay, heat 2 of the women's 400 individual medley. Okay, we have Carla Myberg in lane 4. She's the fastest swimmer going with a time of 5:06. We've got Logan Gray with a 5:09 and Sophia French with a time of 5:11. So I think the race should be those girls. They're very experienced girls. They know how to swim a 400 medley. And I think if we can see a time around 5:14, 5:15, that's going to be a good swim today for this event. And it looks like they're going out, they're being aggressive about going. You want that person to commit to the race, get in from the start. And you see lane 4, Carla is definitely making that first move to get out there and to get going.
It's a fight between lane 3 and 4 right now. They'll come in at about a 1:08, 1:09. Touching at a 1:08.71. That's the 100 fly split right now. Now it's about the backstroke who can gain the lead here.
Okay, so that's a good start, turning in 1:08. Okay, they're on target for a solid swim now. As we said from the previous heats, the back and breast is where it all happens. And Carla's just got a slight edge now on the back over Sophia French. Sophia French is one of our top swimmers. She made the Junior Worlds team for the medley, so she has a good pedigree going into this race. And it's going to be the backstroke. They're still almost stroke for stroke, going down at the 150 mark. And then obviously the big one coming up is the breaststroke, because you're either a breaststroke or you're not a breaststroker. Where the other strokes you can get away with it, but breaststroke there's no place to hide. So we'll see what these girls, who's got the better breaststroke.
Okay, they're really going stroke for stroke here. It's going to be interesting to see this breaststroke leg. It's really important on this IM that you do your underwaters in breaststroke. I know it probably feels like the world is ending underneath the water, but once you come out, you might gain an inch ahead like Carla has.
Okay, so Carla 1 second ahead of Sophia at the end of the backstroke. As we said, we're going to look at the breaststroke, and it looks like they're evenly matched all the way so far. Carla quite strong. You can see she's staying low, moving forward. Sophia coming up a bit too high. Let's see how we go through the race.
Sophia's doing a bit of a longer glide here. That would be my approach, just to get a sense of power every time I do a breaststroke pull. I want to feel powerful, so that might work for her. Looks like Carla's shorter and stronger strokes are working well.
Okay, there's still only 0.7 of a second between the two, so this is almost like identical twins going all the way through. And we're coming down to the end of the breaststroke. You can see these girls are in shape though. There's no backing down on any of the strokes. This is what we want to see, people who can stand up and race in the morning. These two girls are definitely doing that. Okay, we know Sophia's got a very good freestyle. So that's all that's left is the 100 free.
Sophia coming in with a 5:11 and Carla coming in with a 5:06. So let's see if Sophia can get a PB in this race. Carla's really pushing it on that freestyle.
Okay, no one's giving up. Okay, we've got 50 meters to go.
She's really putting that pressure on Carla.
Yeah, she picked up about half a second on Carla on that 50. Okay, 50 going, but Carla's definitely hanging in there, trying to kick and pick up the speed. But we know Sophia's got a very good freestyle. So she's just powering away. She's most probably got about a body length now as we come down to the finish of Heat 2 of the women's 400 individual medley.
Okay, Sophia touching first with a time of 5:10.55. Carla in second with a time of 5:13.12. Little PB there from Sophia. Well done. Good swim.
Okay, that's a good swim for this time of year at altitude. I think both girls will be very happy with that performance.
Alright, well done, ladies and gentlemen. And next up, event 203, men 200 meter freestyle. We're swimming in lane 1, Philip Martinez. Lane 2, Hillary Lowe. Lane 3, Arden Convey. Lane 4, Matthew Colville. Lane 5, Samela Mahan. Lane 6, Arden Krieger. Lane 7, Michael Munoz. And in lane 8, Connor Overpay.
Okay, there's only one heat of this, one final. This is the fastest voice. Maybe in South Africa right now.
Okay, so this is the men's 400, the 200 freestyle. And we have 3 swimmers going in with a time of 1:54. Lane 4 turning first, 26.4.
Adrian van Beek in
Yeah,
lane.
so Adrian won the 400. So we know he's in good shape, and he's also swimming nicely and aggressively. He's going out for the swim.
Matthew Caldwell next to him.
Yeah. So this is what we want to see, people who can take it out, get into the race. And Adrian's definitely doing this in the 200 freestyle.
Turning just splits before Matthew.
54.9 at the 100, that's a good split. We know he's got the background, he had a good 400, he brought it back. And he's looking very powerful at the moment. So I think the race is going to be Matthew Caldwell and Adrian van Beek. We had the same in the 400. These two raced it out. So they're used to racing one another. They know their strengths and weaknesses. Okay, so that was a 29.5. If they can pick it up, we might get a 1:53 or a 1:54 low. And the race is on. It's who's going to be tough coming in.
Crowd is shouting right now, seeing who can take it. Matthew itching ahead.
So Matthew
with a really good back end coming in here.
yeah,
Touching with a
1:53.
1:53.
Well done, gentlemen. What a close finish that was. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, event 204, women 100 meter freestyle. Heat 1 will be our theme final. In lane 1, Sophia Prix. Lane 2, Rachel Kruger. Lane 3, Anya Us. Lane 4, Lisa Marie Davidson. Lane 5, Sunil Baptiste. Lane 6, Bailey Lambert. Lane 7, Gemma Speed. And in lane 8, Gabriella Halder.
Okay, this is the first heat of the women's 100 freestyle. A very interesting heat. Every girl is on a 59 seconds going into this final.
Everyone's about a 59 high or mid. Let's see if they can drop to a 59 low or a 58 high.
So we're looking at about a 28 plus to go out for that first 50 meters.
Lane 5 turning first with a 28.15, followed by lane 4 with a 28.61. Really pulling it out here. But she needs to have that back in. Lane 2 and 3 have really pushed themselves, Rachel and Anya. Touching in a 58.39 is Anya in lane 3.
Right, well done everyone. Next up to our main final. Ashley Colt, lane 3, Georgia Nell, lane 4, Kate Lantalunga, lane 5, Jessica Thompson, lane 6, Jamie Merck, lane 7, Carla Nicol, and in lane 8, Cara Nova.
Okay, heat 2. Okay, this should be a great race. We've got two girls with 56 seconds, and they've been racing it out.
This is Caitlin DeLunga and Jessica Thompson. They swim a lot of the same races during
They're
their
very
young.
similar in their racing styles. They're both great 50-meter swimmers. And it looks like Jess slightly in front going out.
Georgia going out nicely. with
Georgia
them
also
too.
in the next set. They're all turning pretty much together in low 27s.
Georgia also fighting.
Georgia very strong. She has a big background of 100-meter freestyle. She's looking very strong coming into the finish.
Georgia might take
It
this.
looks like Georgia is strong. Jess is trying to hang in there.
Jace is inching ahead again. It's going to be very close to the touch. Touching first in lane 5 is Jess with a 56.44.
Right, well done ladies.
Okay, so all three girls within a couple of tenths of a second. So well done. Fantastic swimming. We're very proud of you. Okay, we have two heats of the men's 100-meter breaststroke, and this is the first heat. Giancarlo Raccanello is going with a time of 107.9, which is 0.2 of a second ahead of lane number 5, Jaden Clumpy. So we should see a good race between these two boys. Okay, and it looks like they're turning around 31.5, both of them. So not even a tenth of a second at the first 50 meters. Now who can bring it back? Looks like Jaden swimming very well at this point. He's got a good lead. I don't think anyone's going to catch him coming into this finish.
Touching in a 106.99. Jaden Piampi. That's a really good PB from yesterday's swim.
Okay, we're getting ready for Heat 2 now to start. Chris Smith is top seed in lane 4. We saw him do that really phenomenal swim in the 50 breaststroke yesterday, but 26.7, just 1/10 outside the junior world record. He's going at the time of 101.8. His personal best is a minute, so we're going to see if he can get close to his personal best time of 1 minute in this breaststroke race.
Okay. Coming out immediately in front, you see Chris. He's a really tall guy.
Yeah, he's tall, he's strong, he's got everything that you need to be fast. He looks very comfortable. You can see he's having a long stretch going out this first 50 meters. He's got to turn a low 28. Kalen, I think he's going to be close to a minute.
Yeah.
He came back very fast yesterday, but you've got to have some speed going out. Might be a little bit slow.
Matthew Randall putting the pressure on him there.
Yeah, 29. I think it's too slow for a really fast time. But maybe he can come back, and if he's working just on getting his second 50, let's see how fast he can come back on the second 50.
Pulling out ahead. It's Chris Smith still. His cap is coming off at the same time. Touching in a 101.76. Not too bad. Four split seconds better than yesterday.
Yeah, I think it's a solid swim. We have a really good medley relay, and for us to medal or perhaps win at Commonwealth Games, we need a 59 from him. So that's why we are being quite hard on him, because he's going to be a key component of that relay, and we hope we can get a 59 so our swimmers can get perhaps a gold medal at Commonwealth Games. Okay, we have a bit of a pause as the timekeepers move to the other end of the pool, and we're going to move on to the women's 50-meter breaststroke now. And we have 2 heats in this breaststroke race as well. So the first heat, the top seed is going to be in lane number 4, Rebecca Quinn. She went to 35.1, and we're going to see what she can do in this event now.
This race is really about power, strength, speed. I see a lot more swimmers using Tatiana's swim markers up and down, pulling back to get that power. I unfortunately am not able to do such things with my breaststroke.
Yeah, breaststroke is a very unique stroke, and there's still lots of different styles in it. And at this point, looks like Rebecca's just holding slightly in front.
touching. First is Rebecca with a 35.28.
Right, well done, ladies. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, heat 2, our lane 5. Lane 1, Jordan Collins. Lane 2, Isabella Colgan. Lane 3, Katie Corbett. Lane 4, Laura Trinidad. Lane 5, Morgan Cope. Lane 6, Sarah Shapiro. Lane 7, Leanne Pussy. And in lane 8, Lillian Jones.
Okay, now the A final. And this is going to be a very exciting race. We have Laura van Niekerk swimming, it says 10, but it's actually lane 4. And currently last week she did, I think, the fastest time in the world for the 50-meter breaststroke for 2026, at 30.2 seconds at Dubai Open. So we're going to see now in Pretoria at the Hillcrest pool how fast she can go. Okay, so she's got Morgan Cope next to her, Kayleen on the other side, but Laura, when she gets going, is like a freight train. Okay, nothing's going to stop her. You can see that power in her pull. No one can contend with that.
Every time she pulls, she comes up a little bit further.
Yeah, and she's just powering her way down.
Really good stroke.
And a 30.9. Okay, which is a great swim. A very good swim by lane 5, Morgan Cope, 31.3. And Kayleen 32.2. So women's breaststroke in South Africa is on form. Everyone is really looking great.
Next up is event 2007, our men's 100 button. While we wait for our official men's position, I've got the final results. Event 202.
There will be 2 heats of this.
Placing third today, congratulations to Logan Gray. Second place is awarded to Carla Maybert, and first place is awarded with a winning time of 5 minutes 10.55 seconds. Representing Carla, congratulations to Sophia French. Results for event 203, men's 200 meter freestyle. We have a tie for third. The tie is between Kumelo Mahan and Anu Priya. Second place is awarded to Audrey Convey, and first place was a winning time of 1 minute 53.96 seconds. Representing Cardinal Aquatics, Matthew Colville.
Okay, the timekeepers have just moved back to the deep end of the pool.
Next up, event 207, men 100 meter butterfly. So our first heat is our B5. Swimming in lane 1, Jonathan Elf. Lane 2, Colin Hewitt. Lane 3, Christian Easthuizen. Lane 4, Sean Gibson. Lane 5, Tingley Dane. Lane 6, Neil Berger. Lane 7, Jordan Harrison. And in lane 8, Jonathan Brady.
Okay, so the first heat is getting ready now. Sean Gibson, lane 4. Swam a 57.9 last night, and he's the top seed for this first B final. Let's see if anyone can better that time. Okay, lane 3, Owen Harding is going out strong next to Sean. And let's see who's going to be very close, who touches first. Okay, Owen touches first in a 26.3. So that's a good split to get a good 57 or 56, and he's looking strong coming off the wall now. And it's going to be these two swimmers battling out, but Owen looking a bit stronger, Kaylin.
He's leading the whole pack in lane 3. What is he going to come in and touch? Touching in a 56.
So that's a wonderful improvement. He'll be happy with that.
Great fun.
1.5 seconds down.
Putting the pressure on the next heat for sure.
Swimming in lane 1, Ben Brenner. Lane 2, Jared Fairweather. Lane 3, Jordan. Lane 4, Ty Pearson. Lane 5, Benjamin Patrick. Lane 6, Ty Whelan. Lane 7, Ty Vessel.
Okay, top seed in the A final of the men's 100 butterfly is Ty Pearson. We know last week down in Cape Town he swam a 53.3, which is a really good time. Yesterday he went a 54, so I'm sure I'll be hoping to dip under the 54 seconds. And can he pull any of the other swimmers next to him? He's got Jordan Eaton in lane number 3 and Benjamin Plattner in lane number 5. Okay, great underwaters by Ty Pearson. He gets a full half a body length on everyone else, and that really helps him getting down this first 50 meters.
His hips are really high, he's looking really comfortable. You can see he practices butterfly every single day of his life.
Okay, and returning in at 24 seconds, 24.8 it looks like it for that first 50 meters. And he's looking really strong and comfortable. You can see he's putting a bit more power into his stroke now for the last 30 meters. I don't think anyone is going to catch him just yet.
Going to try really hard to negative split this or get as close as to
But
negative
he's looking
split
strong
as
coming home
possible.
now. Looks like Ty Pearson, he's going to take this. We're just watching the clock to see what time he can go.
Touching
Okay,
the
54.0. Okay, for Ty Pearson taking first. Okay, lane 5, Benjamin Platter, 54.9. Okay, and Jordan Eaton, 55.1, taking the third spot.
Moving on to our women's 100 back, there will be 2 finals of this. First final is the B final. Fastest time in this final is a 1:07.36 by Giselle Maritz. Right next to her we have Michaela Lombard with a 1:07.47, so we're going to see a bit of a battle here between the two.
So Kaylin, all 8 swimmers are within 1 second. So it should be a really close race. And you know, last night was the heats, this is the final. So I don't know if anyone was holding back and going to try to go faster this morning, but it should be a very interesting race.
Yeah, after a good night's rest, I think the swimmers are doing quite well.
Right, as the ladies take to the water for the 100-meter backstroke. More final results. Event 204, women 100-meter freestyle. Third place, congratulations to Caitlin Delay. Second place is awarded to Georgia Nell. And first place with a time of 56.44 seconds.
Okay, lane 4, Giselle Maritz looking strong going out this first 50 meters. You see the tempo of the arm much higher than the other swimmers. Let's see if she can maintain it, especially coming back on the second 50. Okay, the girls are turning in 32.4.
Caitlin Prix, really nice underwaters there.
Okay, Giselle, very strong goal. You can see the power. We saw Mara in the breaststroke what power can do. Giselle, you can see that power in the stroke. She's just pulling away from everyone in this last
Really
15,
nice
20
tempo.
meters.
Touching with a 1:06.61. Very nice.
106.61. Second is 107.38. And third is lane 2 with a 108.0.
Swimming in lane 1, Bailey Lambert. Lane 2, Karen Hams. Lane 3, Hannah Pierce. Lane 4, Taylor Winkler. Lane 5, Mila van Linden. Lane 6, Cassidy Burgess. Lane 7, Emma de Veen. And lane 8, Hannah Lindsay.
Okay, there we have the start of the A final in the women's 100 meter backstroke. Taylor Yonka, lane number 4, is our top seed. She won the 50 meter backstroke, so she's a very experienced swimmer. We've got a lot of good swimmers in this final, and it's going to be quite a tight race. Not only going out, but who can bring it back. Also in lane number 2, Karen Herbst, looking very good on this first 50. I think she's got a slight lead on the others as we come into the wall. Okay, lane 5, slight, I think just got a few tenths, with a 30.9 versus a 31.3. So she got 3 tenths on the others.
Looking really comfortable, throwing her arms really nicely. You can see that she's really working hard. Taylor Yonka really throwing her arms now. Her head is up a little bit so she can get
Taylor,
that momentum.
just showing that maturity and strength, pulling away the last bit. But this is a very close race. Mila in lane 5, it looks like the second place. So we got a 103.8 for Taylor Yonka. Mila a 104.4, and third place goes to lane number 3, which is Hannah Pierce.
First up, we will have Heat 1, which is our B final. So lane 1, Hayden van Everett, lane 2, Vanille Mahai, lane 3, Harold Pickard, lane 4, Joshua Esterhazen, lane 5, Dakota Cook, lane 6, Skylar Luckman, lane 7, Charlie Martinson, and in lane 8, Johnny Cummings. Then while we wait for our officials to make their way, final results for event 206. Women's 50 meter breaststroke. Placing third today, congratulations to Kaylee Corbett. Second place is awarded to Morgan Cook. And third place with a winning time of 30.96 seconds. Representing Victoria Washing, Lana Fisher. Final results for event 207, men's 100 meter butterfly. Placing third today, congratulations to John E. Second place is awarded to Jennifer Plattner. And first place with a winning time of 54.04 seconds, representing lane leader Stellenbosch, Connie Pearson.
Okay, the next event is the 50 backstroke, so we're just waiting for the timekeepers to settle in on the other side of the pool, and then we'll be ready to go. Heat number 1, Joshua Esterhazen is the top seed in this heat, swimming in lane number 4 with an entry time of 28.6.
Come on.
You're shut in.
Okay, Josh Esterhazen, he takes first place 27.89, so he drops another second of his time, and that's a good swim for Josh, taking the first heat. Now we have the A final, and Landman is the top seed in lane number 4. We had a little bit of drama in the heats where we actually pulled the whole steel plate off the starting block on the start, and we had to put a new block in. So he will be swimming, it says lane 10, but it's actually lane 4. He went at 26. We're going to see what he can do in this 50 meter backstroke final. Okay, you can just see the power from Mount Landman in lane number 4. Fast turnover of his arms. Big boy, around 6'5". He's coming down to the finish now. We're watching the clock just to see what he can get. 26.62. Okay, that's a great swim. It's 2/10 faster than his heats time, so he's going to be happy with that.
While our officials are making their way over, ladies and gentlemen, I have a PQ, event 208, heat 2, lane 7. Event 208, heat 2, lane 7.
He said he liked it.
Right, event 201, 200 meter butterfly. Swimming in lane 1, Hella Sandyland. Lane 2, Makosa. Lane 3, Joel Muyu. Lane 4, Lima Mora. Lane 5, Athena, Artemis. Lane 6, Lina Pinkley. Lane 7, Zena Roman. And lane 8, Lama Maka.
Put a 400 now, I'll see.
Okay, so we have women's 200 meter butterfly for A final. We have 8 swimmers in this final. Yesterday there were only 8 in the heats, but all 8 have decided to swim in the final, trying to improve their times. Lee McMorrin looked fantastic last night, swimming at 2 minutes 20.1 for her 200 fly. And we're going to see if she can dip under that 220 this morning. And we're going to watch her as she goes through the race. Okay, so Lee looking very comfortable like she did last night. She turned, I think, a 105, 106 last night going out for the first 100s. So we'll check her split just to see how she's going. Okay, slightly, so 106.9, I think it's slightly slower than she went out last night. Maybe she's going to try and come back a little bit faster on the back end. She's holding her rhythm really well, Kaylin. I think that's the key, especially on the third 50, is when it starts to hurt. It's easy to pedal back and your body drops down and you can never get it up again.
I think it's about keeping your calm in this 50, as long as you don't panic that you're hurting and you're burning. And as long as you're calm and getting that oxygen in, you'll make it through just fine. And Lee's really good at staying calm, staying collected. Especially when she swam the longer distances, she could always hold on to those times. So
Lee looking good. Okay, she's definitely got 5 meters the leader in this 25. I think she might be a little bit slower. She wins in 2:21, and you could see from the first 100 she was at 1 second, and that carried all the way through to the end of the race.
Well done, ladies. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, event 211, men's 200 meter individual medley. Swimming in lane 1, beyond the bottom.
So we have the A final of the men's 200 individual medley up next. Top seed Matthew Caldwell, he's had a busy afternoon or busy morning, swimming the 1500, the 200 free, and now the 200 medley. He goes into the time of 2:11. Alexander McAvoy from Switzerland is next to him in lane number 5, also going into the time of 2:11. And in lane number 3 is Noah Scherer from Switzerland. So we have Matthew Caldwell from South Africa in lane number 4. And on either side of him we have 2 Swiss swimmers who are out here on training camp. So it should be a very interesting race to see what happens.
They're touching on a 27.47, which is a really, really good 50 time to start with, all pacing off of each other, trying to inch ahead of the other one next to them. Matthew is pulling ahead. Really good backstroke here. He's doing fast arms, high hips, decent kick.
Okay, Matthew taking out very fast in the 59 seconds, and he's looking really strong at this point. We know he's a good freestyler. I don't know how good the Swiss swimmers are in breaststroke, but I don't think they're going to catch that distance up in one length. Matthew, we know he's in shape, he's fit, so he's not going to fade. He has the best time around 2:04, 2:05, so he had plenty of leeway in that entry swim.
Matthew Randall catching him now. The Matthews are about to go head to head in the freestyle.
Okay, so this will be a good race. We've got a few meters to go. The 2 Matthews having a big race.
Matthew touching in first with a 2:09.00.
And Matthew Randall 2:09.6. So well done. It's been a busy morning, lots of racing.
Right, well done, gentlemen. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, 212. Women's 400 meter freestyle. Swimming in lane 1, Hannah Pierce. Lane 2, Bombela. Lane 3, Stephanie Hoffman. Lane 4, Hannah Robertson. Lane 5, Catherine Rainsberg. Lane 6, Scarlett LaRue. Lane 7, Cornelia Stolzweg. And in lane 8, Lee McMorran.
So these girls are going to be looking to hold 105s, am I right?
We saw in the heats last night, Hannah Robertson looked very good, going a 4:22, and she just sat very comfortably the first 200, picked up the last 100 and came in at 4:22. The other girls around 4:25, 4:26. There's Stephanie Houtman in lane 3 and Catherine van Rensburg in lane number 5.
Lee McMorran has just swam the 200 fly, so let's see if she can keep up her endurance here.
As they take to the water for their 400 meter freestyle result, event 208 women's 100 meter backstroke.
Okay, it looks like Catherine van Rensburg and Hannah Robertson just eyeing each other out. Catherine van Rensburg taking a bit of more aggressive position, just putting the pressure on from the beginning. Looking very good. And I think we can.
They are facing each other as well. Coming in from the outside. Catherine and Hannah really pushing each other. 3 girls all together. Stephanie, Hannah and Catherine.
And the first 100, 102. And then 103 for Stephanie Houtman, who's not giving them a free ride here. As I said, Catherine van Rensburg being a bit more aggressive. She knows that Hannah Robertson can come back home very strong the last 100, so she wants to put the pressure on and just take a bit of the steam off Hannah. But Hannah looking very comfortable. They're sitting together at this point. They split a 103 for that 50, so that's a 106 plus, most probably per 100. So we're going to look around at 208 at the 200 meter mark. Stephanie Hogan closing in a bit now, but it's still Catherine van Rensburg just slightly in front of Hannah Robertson as we come to the 200 meter, the halfway mark.
Scarlett and Cornet pacing each other on the other side, and you've got Hannah and Georgianelle pacing each other at the other end of the pool.
Okay, 209, 208 Catherine van Rensburg, 209 for Hannah, and 210. Okay, for Stephanie Houtman. So just a slight fraction between. This is the one, the third 100 now. This is when the cards will start to get played, especially on length number 7. Okay, we've got a 33 low, so they picked up the pace a little bit. Van Rensburg just slightly in front still. Here comes Hannah now. You see her picking up the tempo. The legs are now out the water kicking. And in a few meters she's pulled away from Van Rensburg. I think by the turn she'll have a full body length on her. Okay, 314.9, that was a 32.50. So we're most probably going to look around a 418 as the final time. Okay, Hannah Robertson just pulling away now. You can see the legs kicking out the water. The other two are battling out for the second place. And I think they are almost stroke for stroke. Van Rensburg and Houtman. But Hannah Robertson is pulling away clearly now. Okay, 46.8, 32 seconds for that one, so it's going to be around the 418. She's going to pick up and sprint home. Van Rensburg also has a bit more speed than Stephanie Houtman, so she's picking up and bringing her kick in now. But no one's giving in at this point. I'd say they're a good 10 seconds behind the next person.
Okay, Hannah coming into the wall. Touching it at 4:18. Really good time. Taking off about 4 seconds from last night.
So a good race. That's one of the better distance races that we've seen at this Grand Prix. And all 3 girls looking strong and solid. So we're moving on to the men's 50 freestyle. Lots of 50s today. So we just have to wait for the timekeepers to move to the other side of the pool. And then the swimmers will get started.
Right, as our official
Okay, first heat of the men's 50 freestyle. Bart Dorstein had the top heat last night, but it looks like Adam Moncherie in lane number 5 is really getting those arms turning over. And we have Adam Moncherie, 23.9, winning the first heat of the men's 50 freestyle. That's a nice swim for him, dipping under the 24 seconds.
We've got Armand Landman. Yeah, it's a really nice race to watch with him. He's really, really tall. Yesterday he pulled a backstroke block apart, which really showed his strength. I think his nickname should be the Hulk.
Okay, we have the A final now. We're going to speed quickly because this is a very fast race. It's a few seconds and it's over. Armand Landman, swimming in lane number 4, 22.8 last night. Only 17 years of age, 6'5", and you just see the power and speed. He just pulls away from everyone else in the field.
He gets ahead of that wave. He just tucks his head in and goes for the wall. What is the time? 23:09.
23:09, so a little bit slower than last night, but
too
definitely
much.
dominating the 50 frees at this point. We have our national championships coming up in April, which will also be our selection event for the Commonwealth Games and Pan Pacific Champs. So all these swimmers are just testing their skills, seeing what they need to do to improve in the next month to get ready for the trials, which will be held in Port Elizabeth. So we look forward to everyone going down to Prix and see how fast they can swim.
1-1. Men 200 meter individual medley. Placing the third place, congratulations to Noah Taylor. Second place is awarded to Alexander McAvoy. And first place with a winning time of 2 minutes 9.677. Representing Tuck Swimming, congratulations to Matthew Randall.
Now we have the 200 meter breaststroke for women. Last night was a little bit of a different race. I think everyone was backing off a little bit just to save up for this morning. I'm looking forward to seeing this race.
So South Africa has a very proud history in the women's 200 meter breaststroke. Penny Haynes, Tatiana Schoenmaker, both winning gold medals at the Olympics. Our current star in the 200 breaststroke is Kayleen Corbett, swimming in lane number 3 at the last World Champs last year. She got a medal, so she's ranked one of the top swimmers in the world in this event. She has represented South Africa at 2 Olympics, so definitely a lot of experience, and she'll be swimming out of lane number 3. Next to her is Laura van Niekerk, who's more a 50-100 specialist, but she's really showing a lot of strength in the 200 at this point. And it was nice to see last night Kate Mayer come out and do a really exciting swim, getting the 3rd position with a 2:38. But we see Kayleen in lane number 3 in the red cap. Okay, just going out fast. She's got a very comfortable, relaxed stroke, so she can go out fast and still be very comfortable. Okay, that's a huge asset when you're doing something longer than 100, and Kayleen's definitely got that.
Touching on a 34.17 for her first 50, a really good 50 to go out with. She's going to want to hold on to that pace as long as she can.
So Kayleen looking very good at this point, very easy. You can see the long glide. So she'll want to get in most probably a 37 or 38 pace. for the next few 50s. Laura and Kate Mayer are in second and third at this point, but it's all Kayleen Corbett. Very comfortable coming down to the 100-meter split now. Turning in 1:11, 1:12. So that's around a 38. If she can hold 38, it's going to be a sub 2:30. And I think she'll be very happy with a sub 2:30. And she's holding that rhythm. Laura's starting to push a little bit harder now. She's gaining a bit of ground. So we're looking for a time around 150 and 150.0, so that was a little bit faster. That's a great swim. Okay, that's a 37, so we're looking around a 227 now if she picks up on this last 50, which is a really good swim, and you can see just that power and strength. She's picking up that tempo and she's widened that gap between herself and the other swimmers to about 8 or 9 meters now. Kayleen's having a great swim here. And we're going to see if she can break a 228. Okay, just a few meters to go. We're watching the clock coming into the wall now. And a 228.8, great swim for Kayleen. She's very happy with that. Laura comes in with a 234. And Kate Mayer's lane, there's some trouble with the touchpad, so it's not showing. We'll have to get an official result on that one.
Right, well done, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, next up event is 215. Men 200-meter backstroke. Coming in lane 1, Christian van Eden. Lane 2, Jonathan Scheffer. Lane 3, Matthew Mann. Lane 4, Hillcrest Swimming Pool. Lane 5, Jordan Hatfield. Lane 6, Luke Bessel. Lane 7, Michael van Eden. And in lane 8, Daniel Bolton.
We have the final of the men's 200-meter backstroke in the water. Lane number 4, Kalhard Muller. Kaylin, I think he had a very nice swim last night. He took it out fast, I think around a minute. Came back in around a 204. No one really near him. So I think he's looking to assert the same kind of dominance in the final. You can see him taking out hard that first 50 meters, turning in 29.1.
Really working those underwaters off the wall. He has a bit of a galloping backstroke. He goes a 1-2, little bit of a break, 1-2, little bit of a break, which shows the strength he has in each pull. He gives himself that little second.
The faster tempo of arms compared to the others.
Yes.
Others have a very slow tempo. Modern backstroke, you've got to have a much faster tempo. Kalhard's getting that. And he's pulling away from the rest of the swimmers.
Let's see what he turns on. 59.
59.6, so that's really good. That means he's split a 30.5 for that 50. If he can hold that kind of speed, we're going to be close to a 2.122. So he's got that tempo. The tempo is slow. He's keeping the tempo up. And he's got a good 3-4 seconds on the second place at this point. And we're just going to see if he can hold it for the third and the fourth 50s.
Okay, 186 was the split.
Yeah, so that was a 32.
32.
So we're most probably going to look to a similar time what he did around a 203 or 204. The tempo is slowing down. You can see the arm slowing down now. And that's going to cost him time-wise on this last 50. Okay, you've got to keep that tempo up, especially on the last 50 meters. You can see the swimmers behind him, they're picking up the tempo, so they're going to close a lot of ground in these last few meters.
He's fighting to keep his position in this last few meters. He's touching on a 2:04.85. Entry time was a 2:04.64, so a little bit slower than last night. Okay, and then we're on to our last individual event of the day. The women 50 fly.
Right, again, if I can just please ask all of our swimmers in the pull down lane to please exit the pull down lane immediately. We are closing it for this next event, please.
Going into this 50, the fastest time here is a 28.84 by Christine Vessels.
Adrian.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we look almost ready. First up is our heat 1 in our B5. Swimming in lane 1, Cassidy Burton, lane 2, Ashley Stoltz, lane 3, Rachel Griffith, lane 4, Christine Vessels, lane 5, Anya van Acht, lane 6, Kate Meyer, lane 7, Jean Moran, and in lane 8, Jenna Speed.
Okay, this is the B final of the girls 50-meter butterfly. Top seed around 20, just under 29, 28.8. And that's lane 4, Christine Vessels. And she looks slightly in front. She's got that long arm reach, which certainly helps in the 50, getting to the wall.
Touching in a 28.42 is lane 5, Anya van Acht.
Right, well done everyone. Next up is our second heat 2, our A final in our women's 50-meter butterfly. Swimming in lane 1, Joanna Bates, lane 2, Tennille Baptiste, lane 3, Cara Noblat, lane 4, Jessica Thompson, lane 5, Caitlin DeLunger, lane 6, Jamie Moak, lane 7, Carla Meikle, and in lane 8, Kenna Lindsay.
Okay, the final individual event of the Grand Prix, the women's 50 fly A final. And I think it's two swimmers who have really stood out in this Grand Prix, racing each other. Jessica Thompson in lane 4 and Caitlin DeLunger in lane number 5. Both these girls have had exceptional performances on the weekend, and this is the last one coming in, the 50 fly final.
Caitlin DeLunger coming up to her at the end of that race. Jessica going at 26.97. Caitlin touching in a 27.34.
Right, well done, ladies. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, is event 217, the
Okay, we're on to our relay. This is the 400 freestyle relay. It's mixed. Everyone's starting with a boy. A male. Man.
They are taking some amazing action shots of all the swimmers around the pool today, as well as throughout the competition. Please make sure to visit their website, photofrog.co.za, and please support them by posting.
Pulling out ahead is our Tux E team. This would be Jason Briggs. Tux E going first into the changeover. It's almost simultaneous. Tux C fighting to catch the rest of his teammates. Tux A going into the changeover with Georgianelle. Georgianelle in the water now. Hannah Robertson chasing her down. And then we've got Scarlett LaRue on the other side. Georgianelle looking really comfortable to finish off this weekend. Just a Sunday swim. Having a Sunday splash. Okay, going into the water now we have Caitlin DeLanga. With other teams in the water now, we have Karen Herbst, Neil Baptiste, Tori Folko, Sophia French, Tammy Lindsay. The Tux A team's entry time was a 3:36.87. Just off their time, but it is the last race of the day. Well done.
Okay, that concludes the events for this morning. So we just want to thank everyone for joining us this weekend for Swimming South Africa Grand Prix number 2. We look forward to seeing you again. The next event is going to be our Youth Champs, which is going to be held in Port Elizabeth from the 17th to the 20th of March. And then we have the South African Junior Champs right after that. and then we go on to our level 3, level 2, and finally the culmination of the season will be our senior national champs, to be held in Port Elizabeth from the 14th to the 18th of April, which will also be our Commonwealth and Pan-Pacific trials. So lots of great swimming to come. I just want to thank Kaylin for being with me today and yesterday, and for helping doing the commentary with us.
Thank you for
thanks,
having me.
guys. Okay, enjoy what's left of the weekend.
Okay, thank you all. Thanks for tuning in.
Final results within 215 men's 200 meter backstroke. Placing the third today overall, congratulations to Matthew Mann. Second place is awarded to Jordan McFeel, and first place with a time of 2 minutes 4.85 seconds, representing Tongue Swimming, Alton Meadow. Then for event 216 women's 50 meter butterfly. Placing third today, Sarah Noblau. Placing second today overall, 10 minutes London, and first place with a winning time of 26.97 seconds, representing Cardinal Aquatics, Jessica Thompson. Ladies and gentlemen, just for our spectators, Mr. Dean Thomas, if you're still at the venue, Mr. Dean Thomas, if you can just make your way up to the announcer with some ID, please. I have a credit card here with me with your name on it. Mr. Dean Thomas, please just make your way up to the announcer with some identification, please. Thank you.
stress, and then, you know, I was like, you know what? We put it in his hands.
Yeah.
Let's relax a bit. We're a little bit psyched out. We're excited, but it's just a bit too much. And then that 50 went so well. And I was like, it's such a cool testimony. Yeah, and it's just like, even now this morning as well, like, I was literally like, at the point, like, should I even continue to swim? Like, should I just, like, I literally had to go, I don't care.